What is going on, everybody? McLean's Peach Shop World Champion, and we're here with a little OP08 preview with Law, testing out some new things, but also, too, before we get anything, I need to shout out our new kind of like thumbnail art we got going on. I was able to reach out with an artist. Their name is Lyru. They're going to be in the top of the description if you guys want to check out any of their art and stuff they do. Pretty cool. And yeah, very fun to connect with them and get our own little law stuff going for the thumbnails. So yeah, we got our own little custom fem law leader going on. So yeah, wanted to make things a little bit more personalized and everything and stuff like that for just the channel and everything. And yeah, I like their art and everything. Reach out to them. It's super cute communicating with them because they're in like Japan, so we're like going through like Google Translate and stuff. But yeah, very nice. Definitely check them out for any of their art and everything. And yeah, we got some cool thumbnail art. And so yeah, we'll jump into it. OP08 stuff, and man, this card is nuts. Black Maria is absolutely insane. Oh my god. Just testing it before I made just making tweaks and stuff to build and everything. This card is just absolutely insane. You can play so aggressive with leader ability if you get this. Like, you just don't have to worry about your leader ability at all. It's free. It's literally free with Maria. It's just nuts. And you time this well because you get 5. You get 5 down. How Maria works, so you activate it once per turn. You get 5 Don that are rested, and then at the end of your turn, you have to return any Don until you match the same amount that your opponent has. So if you're playing super aggressive with your leader ability, that's a 5 Don gap. So if they're at like 8 and you go down to 3, you bring in Maria, use Maria, then you're now at 8 for the next turn, and then that means you're going to be at 10. So it is actually so strong, it's crazy. Just being able to do the combos. Like, if your opponent can't get rid of this card, it just makes everything so much better. You just play so aggressive. Obviously, in like the mirror match, it's not as good, but against everyone else, this is just an insanely strong card. Because yeah, the mirror match is the only thing where you can't just get yourself to 10 Don. It's crazy. Outside of that, we got Pudding. Pudding's good as well. Pudding is basically like the off-brand Kid, because Pudding works the same as Kid. So whenever you return Don with like leader ability, you get 1 Don is just rested instead of active. So Pudding's pretty nice to get things set up there as well. And yeah, again, very strong ramp combos. We're just able to play so aggressive now with leader ability and get out like strong cards. Because again, Sanji was like crazy, just the synergy and stuff with the deck. Because now you can use leader ability, bring in Sanji, and then if you have like Maria or like Pudding or whatever, you get Sanji in, and then you just get the Don back. It's nuts. And yeah, we're testing out Rayleigh as well. This is a card, I don't know, it feels hit or miss, not gonna lie. If you want to go boss card route, I feel like you can put in 2 of anything and it just works. But I don't know, you could definitely drop this. You could go super aggro. You could probably just go rush, I feel like, as well. You could bring in Zoros, like testing the stuff. You go Zoros. If you want to go crazy aggressive again with so much ramp, you can just you can abuse the leader ability. It really, like, I don't know, it's an interesting thing with Maria, because it definitely makes it so you don't have to be like tactical that much at all, except for in the mirror, because now you can just spam the leader ability nonstop if you have this card. It's nuts. Yeah, I only have 3 Bond Clay because again, we have so much other ramp now, because we got Pudding in here, we got the boys, we got Maria, we got Kid, and then yeah, just have Bond Clay. Bond Clay and Shariah pretty much just in here for sort of like the matchups of like yellow, being able to do, again, the boss card meta is here, so a lot of the other decks dropping you the boss cards, so being able to play around that. Besides that, I have 2 Fire Fists in here. I feel like, again, this is up to whatever. You can definitely switch this out, but I have this in here just for the mirror, because again, in the mirror with all these new cards, if your opponent is playing Chopper, Shariah, Pudding, depending on the state of the game, you can just, if you have 2 life, you just pop any of these for free. And then obviously if you can combo it with any of your like Gordon Maxes, it's able to just remove multiple cards a game. And the reason why I like Chopper as well is because now, especially in the mirror, Chopper is pretty strong. Because if you combo Chopper with Kid, Pudding, Maria, Bond, Clay, you now make your opponent in like the mirror matchup choose what they're going to give you. So if they, depending on what they do and everything, they then have to make the decision, are they going to leave Chopper on the board to give you just the free, like next turn you're going to drop the -3000 like attacking and stuff, or are they going to leave the ramp on the board, or like a Bond, Clay, or a Kid on the board. So I like Chopper just because it just puts the pressure on your opponent to have to make a decision of what they're going to want to get rid of. But yeah, obviously we're just testing out a lot of new stuff, but I definitely feel like Maria and Pudding are probably going to be in here. Rayleigh is what's on the fence for me because it doesn't super feel needed. It's like, I don't know. It's nice when it hits because you get to, it's a free KO. So with the combos, especially often like Maria and stuff, being able to drop this is nuts. But yeah, if you want to run boss cards with Maria, you can now run any boss card you want. You can run Kaidos. You can do whatever. It's nuts. But yeah, plenty of yapping on the intro here. Probably mess around with a couple little OP08 stuff. I'm probably not going to go like crazy in depth with it just because for us here in like the West, that's what stinks. I wish everything was caught up because it is so fun to brainstorm and try different things. But yeah, unfortunately, we are still behind. We're not even to OP07 yet. Still got like 4 weeks, I believe. So, but yeah, we'll try out some OP08 stuff because it's fun. It's fun to brainstorm whenever no one else is brainstorming. But yeah, this is dude, this card is just, it's so strong. It's nuts. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, let's jump into some games and see how it goes. Alrighty, we got the Robert matchup. We'll see how this goes. We got a little bit of everything here. So we got plenty of ramp. So that's cool. We can play around that, and we get Gordon, which is nice. Alright, so they got the Tempest Kick off the rip to draw a card. I mean, if they get the stage set up, not ideal. So trashing 2. Alright, we take this. And then they have 2. Okay, they did get the stage set up. Alright. What I was hoping they weren't going to be able to do. But, I mean, it is what it is. Let's just get things going here. Again, this is a tough matchup with the stage because they can rest the stage and then do the stuff there. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, choose 0, bring in the boys there as well. And at least get them into potentially have to play around some stuff here. So if they have Kaku, they could get rid of somebody. So they're attacking 5 on 5. All right, so they definitely have Kaku. No, I'm gonna stack Bond Clay because I have Maria here. And if they drop Kaku to get rid of the boys here, do that. All right, so they got Jack in here. This character has +4 cost. Draw 1 card. Care when your opponent's cost 3 or lower. So all right, they do have another Kaku. That's fine because I can get rid of Kaku this turn. So I could attack him here. We can drop Kid, and I could then bring in Maria potentially. Because, yeah, we can do a bunch of stuff here. Alright, so I'll attack 6 on 5. And we'll see what kind of transpires. So get rid of a 2. That's fine. So we got Gordon. Drop this down. Drop down Kid. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. So they're at 5. I could bring in Sanji here, actually. Which might be better. So let's get, yeah, Sanji set up. Because that way we can play aggressive. We got a 5 and a 6. And this is only 2. So we can play around stuff there. Alright, we take them there. So if I get them down 1 more, then we have Kid and Killer. Next turn I'll be at 6 again. So I might drop Miss All Sunday just to get the card. And then we may bring in Maria. So we'll see. See what they do. So they are -2 down. The only thing, they're only at 4 cards, so we don't have to worry about the playing around the 1 event. So they do that. Okay, they're only attacking 5. So what do they have for 7? Because then I can just do this. So again, we have 2 blockers set up. They drop Jack. Okay. So, I mean, rest his card, trash 1 from your hand, then KO when your opponent's cost 3 or lower. Okay, so they get rid of Kid. Alright, we get the boys. Okay. So, what do I want to do here then? Because this is there. can use Bond Clay and absolutely rip them with this. But yeah, let's drop Miss All Sunday. We get Ray, which is pretty clutch, so probably bring in... Probably want to do that. So I can attack just for 8 right here with this. And then we could do a couple things. I may just bring in Maria, actually, so we can get up on Dawn. Alright, so we'll attack them. 8 on 5. So they take the hit there. Okay, then I'll put 1 on here. We'll attack them 6 on 5. So they block that. Alright, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Choose 0. Bring in Maria. Use Maria's ability. End the turn. We got to return 2, but we're going to be at 9 next turn. So they're at 9 here. So we'll see what they do. So can play around Maria. We got Miss All Sunday at 5. Sanji at the 6. And then we have Kid and Killer. We use the boys now as the 2K counter because we got Maria out and don't have to worry about that there. So we'll see what they do. Obviously, if they use Jack to attack here, they may have Moria. Because if they have Moria... Well, I guess they don't really have... they don't have Rob in here. So, we'll see. We'll see what kind of happens. Because they can use this to give -2. But if they don't attack, they can use this guy to KO as well. But I feel like they're going to attack. But, alright, it's going to be close. They have 7 cards in hand. They're at 8. This is kind of what sort of saving us a little bit here. If they only attack 5, I'll block with Sanji. But yeah, depending on what happens here, we can play Ray next turn. Because get a couple extra cards there. So we will see what happens. But yeah, dude, Maria's nuts. That's so cool. Being able to just... Maria lets you play like as aggressive as you want. And just being able to get the Dawn back. So now we're playing it more Dawn. So if you're playing... if you're using any kind of like boss card, you can do so much. So we'll see what they do. And play around and stuff there. So they're attacking this. Okay, we'll see what they minus down. What they -1 down though. Because I may just block it this anyways. That leaves them at 8. I do this, because we have Ray to play. So we can do that. So we'll do this and this. Because yeah, if they were going to cost reduce this with the Moria play. Then, okay, yeah, so they got a Rob. Man, that was lucky. That was lucky with them. So they got the Rob out of there. So they could play Moria and KO. They used it. Well, actually, yeah, they would have to bring in Rob and then the Suru here. They could get rid of this. But then they have to attack here. So we'll see what they do. Because then I can be pretty aggressive with attacking them next turn. And we still have the 3. Alright. So they're dropping... Oh, okay, never mind. They're dropping Sabo. Okay. Alright. And then using Jack. Oh, they're not attacking with Jack? Interesting. Okay. Don't know if I agree with them doing that. Because I can now use Bond Clay, attack him for 9, right here, get him down. We could go for the win, honestly. Because I have 3. If they don't have a blocker, then we're chilling. Because I could just keep this. Attack him here. I could attack him 9. Alright, oh yeah, let's just do 9 on 5. Then I'll do another 9. And then we'll bring in Kid and Killer. And do that. So we'll attack him again, 9 on 5. Alrighty. So then we can go 1, 2, 3. Choose 0. Bring in Kid and Killer. We'll put all 5 on here. And yeah, we got them. So yeah, they didn't have any counter there. They just have, yeah, they got both of those. So yeah, there we go over beating Robert. But dude, yeah, that's why dude, Maria is so strong. Like the fact that you can use Maria to set yourself up for like even stronger end games now is nuts. That's crazy. is like you can play as aggressive as you want with if you have Maria out, because I feel like you could just Maria lets you just spam leader ability every turn, which is wild. Like being able to just set yourself up for endgame stuff. I feel like you could just go super aggro with Rush, honestly, with Maria, like playing around and all that. Dang, yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty good. All right, kicking things off here against one of the new leaders. We got Carrot, and so all right, see what they got cooking here. Looks like we got a Don Quixote build. So I'll see what they do. We have Miss All Sunday. We have Rayleigh. We do have Gordon as well. I could potentially, we may be able to do a couple things here. All right, I'm fine taking this. We get our other Rayleigh. Okay, cool. Dang, they got 2. All right, so they drew this and then they draw that. Okay. So it leaves us with the stuff here. All right, we got to get rid of these. Can't let them get any more cards. And so we'll drop the pudding down, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that. Bring in the boys. Use a card action there. Get us to the 4. Alrighty. So now this will get us to the optimal 6 next turn. And we have Gordon. Again, their ability is if they have a Minx type character in play, they can rest cost 5 or less characters. So see what they do. Alright, fine taking this. Okay, we get Shariah. They have 3. They drop the Rosinante there. Alrighty. Well, what do I want to do here? There's a bunch of things we could do. I'll get 1 back with this. We could play pudding again. Get rid of this. I get 2 back. To play that potentially. I feel like if we because I could just attack them as well here. I could drop Queen. Just -1 down. We get 1 back from this. And then that means I can play Rayleigh next turn. Or I could play Miss All Sunday as well. But alright, let's attack them 5 and 5. I think Queen's the better play. And just because. So they take 1 there. Alright, so let's drop Queen, use a card action. Well, -1. Select a card to trash. Let's get rid of one of the Rayleighs because I don't need both. Alright, and then we'll put 1 here. We'll attack them again, 6 on 5. Alright, so we get them down to there. Okay, cool. So we'll see where they're at. Because, again, the reason I just did that is on this next turn we could potentially play Rayleigh. Because, again, we can use a couple things here. So they drop the Carrot. So on play when attacking. Okay, so they're able to do that. Well, if they attack Queen here, then we'll go, no. I'll get rid of, I guess we'll use the Sanji, so we can do that. So we'll get Queen back. Alright, so we get this here. So I can drop Rayleigh, pop this, and then get rid of this. So, again, it's only if it's rested, so this isn't rested. So we'll do this and this, pop that, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, get rid of this. So they're at 7, I'm at 5. I can bring in either Pudding, Shariah, or Chopper. Let's bring in Chopper, get 1 back. We'll attack them 5 and 5. So that way I can use Chopper potentially next turn if they play anything as a cost reduction. And we're at 2, so I can do a combo here with a bunch of things. So, alright, we'll just leave it there. They're going to be at 9, and then we're going to be at 8, so that's cool. So yeah, Pudding works just like Kid. If they can't get rid of it, then obviously Kid's a little bit better because Kid's also a blocker in 6K. But not the worst of things that can happen. So we'll see what they're able to do here. Again, we can potentially do a bunch of things. If your leader is set up to one of your... Okay. Rest it down as active. So they're doing that. And then dropping this guy. So up to 2 opponents' rested characters cannot be set active. Okay, so then they're attacking me 7 on 5. You know what? I'm gonna take this. Because, we do a bunch of things here. And play around that. So I can get rid of both of these here. So I could put 2 on chopper attack. Minus this down. I guess I'd bring in something on the boys here. Or do I even need to do that? Because I'm here. We could, yeah, we can pop both of them. Because I can use this to just minus this down, pop this. Alright, I might just do that. So we can go this and then that with our Fire Fist. Get rid of both of those. Because then I can leave Chopper up. So I can put one on here attack. And what else do we got to bring in? Because I could also drop Missile Sunday. But I kind of want to get Queen back. Or I could drop Queen over this. And so here, let me put one on here. We'll use Pudding to attack. And see what they do. So they block that there. Okay. I might just attack them for 7 then. Drop Shariah. And then use our ability. Oh, no, don't really need to do that either. Because I use our stuff right now to get rid of this. Alright, so let's do 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. Bring in Shariah. Put it there. Use a card action. Get one back here. So I got Shariah. I have 5. I could just hard drop Queen. Potentially there as well. I don't know who I'd bring in though. Because I kind of want to keep Chopper up. Unless I attack with Chopper here. Put one on here. Alright, well, let's see what happens. We'll attack them. 7 on 5. Alrighty. I'll put 3 on Chopper. We'll attack them here. 7 on 5 again. And then I'll attack him with the Rayleigh. Alright, we'll attack him here. Get him down there. Okay. So we'll see what they got here. And we'll play around that. So they drop the search. Alrighty. And yeah, we got pretty much we got both Gordon and Max, so we can play around stuff there. So they rest the Shariah because they have the Minx. But I mean they have this. So then they have 5. So they're putting 5 on, putting 6 on. So they're attacking Rayleigh. This will go to 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we can just do this, this, and this. And then they only have 3. I mean, there's nothing they can do. Okay, they're alright, never mind. They're playing that. So what all of your opponent's rested characters cost 7 unless they not become active. Okay. Well, I mean, kind of chilling there, I feel like. Let me put 1 on here. We'll attack them 9 on 5. Alright, interesting. Okay. So then I'll drop this over, I guess this here. We get 1 there. Alright, then I'll go 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of this. Bring in Bond Clay over, I don't think it super matters, so we'll just do that. Use our card action as it, I guess, it's still there. Then I'll just put 2 on here. We'll attack them 7 on 5. Get them down there. Alrighty. So see what kind of happens here. I mean, I don't know if they have any, rush, because figured they have this and this. And yeah, we cleared the board and everything, so alright. Bit of a wacky one, but we got to play Rayleigh, so that was cool. Alright, we got Kalgara, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, we got Pudding, we got Max, we got Ray, we got the boys, we got a little bit of everything here. So I'm just going to slide out Max, because I don't think, I don't know. I have no idea what to expect in this. It's a new leader, so we'll see. So they drop the upper yard stage, okay. And then draw this guy, alrighty. So how do I want to do this? I could drop Pudding into the boys. We get the back to 3. Alright, I mean that could work. Alright, let's attack him 5 on 5. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to try this combo out. We'll drop Pudding, because Pudding will give us 1. The boys give us 2, so that'll get us right back to the 3. And then we'll have 2 bodies out. So we'll drop this down, use our ability, go 1, 2, 3, choose 0, bring in the boys, use a card action, get 1 back. Alright, and then, yeah, pretty much the reason why I did that, though, because we have this and we have Ray to get some card draw going. Because I feel like you might want to be careful with doing that, just because if you don't have a way to replenish your hand, you could get burned out pretty quick. But we'll see what they got. So they're at 4. Because, yeah, now next turn, if they can't get rid of Max, they could drop Kid, use Max to get rid of whatever. And then we could bring in Ray. Get some cards there. And, yeah, Pudding's pretty solid as well. Just because, depending on stuff, it's kind of like Kid. Being able to just, obviously can't get the active back. So, see if they do... Let's see if they do their ability, I guess. And yeah, so with Kalgara's ability, if you have Dawn on when attacking, you get to put any of the Warriors type cards from your hand equal to the amount of Dawn you have out. So, alright, we take this, we get Kid and Killer. Pretty cool. So they have 2. I have no idea what to expect with the 2. Then if you played a card, but yeah, if you use the ability though, you have to take a life, which against us, depending on when they do it, having Kid and Killer is pretty cool. So they drop the Shura Search, so they get another Kalgara. All right, so they do that there. Okay, we get Ray. All right, so I can now just drop this. All right, so we'll attack him 5 on 5. And yeah, I can drop Kid down, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. I'll bring in Ray. We'll do Ray's ability first. Get our active back. Do that. Get 1 there. Put 1 on here. Then we get to attack him 6 on 5. And yeah, now we got a full board sitting here in turn 3. I got Max. We got Fire Fist. I can use Bon Clay potentially as like counter. Use Chopper potentially as counter because we got Kid set up. And yeah, they take the hit there. Okay, they get the Satori. Alright, well, bit unfortunate. They get the life trigger. But it is what it is. Again, if I need to, we'll play around stuff there. But also too, I mean, if they use their ability to bring in a 5 cost, they have to take a life. And that means Kid and Killer is then in immediate range. So they are doing that. Okay. I'm fine with that. Because if they hit me here, so 5 on 5, sure, we'll take the 1. Because now I can use Fire Fist. Okay, so I got Ace. We'll do this. I'll go this and this. Alright, so now we can do a bunch of things here. And I get Maria. So we can pretty much clear the board. So I have this, so I can minus this down, and I can minus this down. Pop both of them. Or, so I may attack this, try to get some cards out of their hand, because we do have Kid and Killer at the end to bring in regardless here. Because I have Max, so I could minus this down. With Max, attack it, and then play around that too, because I do have the 2 here. Or I save the 2, and then, yeah, we could go from play around that way as well. Or I drop the 2, or I use this on this here, and then I could just put a 1 on, and then, actually, let's try that. No, actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to just get rid of this. We can just do this on here. Okay, so let me attack this 5 on 5. We'll just see what they do. As again, if I can get a card out of their hand, I'm kind of okay with that. Alright, so then... So I need 2. I could use this to minus this down now. Which I think I may. Alright, so let's do that there. Minus that down. I'll attack this with Pudding now, 4 on 2. 4 on 2. So yeah, we got rid of 2 cards there from their hand, which is cool. Then I can drop this there. So drop this all the way down. We don't have to worry about anything there. How do I want to go about this then? Because I could get a couple back here. So we go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this. Bring in. Let's bring in Kid and Killer. Or do I want to bring in like Ray or something? Or Chopper? Let's bring in Kid and Killer. We'll do that. Use our card action there. Because now I can drop. I could just drop Ray because I'm at 5. They're at 6. I might do that. So let's attack him again. Try to get something else out of their hand. Because I have the 2K and then Chopper here. And so I'd rather do this and make it going for the game next turn a lot easier. Alright, so they do that. Now I'll attack him here. 7 on 5. Get him down there. And then let's throw down Ray. Get 2 more cards. Oh, we get Rayleigh. Okay, and then we'll do that. So I have 2. We have counter we can use here, potentially. They have all of this. We have 2. Keeping 1 blocker up just in case they have another, like, another ace or something. And yeah, if they don't have any blockers, we're kind of chilling. So they drop the Shura, so they're searching. And yeah, we'll play around just a bunch of stuff there. See what they're able to grab. Because obviously, they'll probably attack here. And then, depending on what they do, I might be able to block ones. What is this? One of your leaders. Okay, we counter for 1, so 3,000. So we gotta remember that. So see what they do. Dropping this. Alrighty. So no cards to draw there. It only searches for that, right? 1 upper yard added to your hand. Okay. So, alright, what do they got? Because they attacked this. They're putting 1 on. We know they need the 1 for like something. But they're only attacking this here. What do I want to do here? Because they're at 8. I could make a play. I want to do this and this. So now if they use this guy and attack here, I can block it. So no, we can do this and this. And yeah, I think we're kind of chilling here now. Because I'm going to have 7 Don. And they have no blockers. We know they have one counter that gives them plus 3,000. So how do I want to go about this then? Because I could get rid of 2 cards here potentially. We could drop this down if we need to at the end. So that leaves me 2. I could put 1 on here. Let's put 1 on Pudding. Attack him 5 on 5. And we just gotta get everything out of their hand potentially here. And play around that. Because then I'd probably go 7. Because if I get rid of 1 here. Because again, we know they have this. So we force them into using that with Kid and Killer. And then it just depends on what else they have. Of counter and stuff. So they may have a bunch of 2Ks. So alright, they get rid of the other one of those. Which we knew they had. So now let's attack them. Here, 7 on 5. And if they use a card there, then we can play around a bunch of stuff there. Alright, so they use this. So we know they got that. Alrighty. So that leaves everything there. So I can go 7. Alright, so let's put 2 on here. Attack them 7 on 5. And then we can attack with Kid. Again, we use our ability and stuff as well. So we'll attack him for another 7. And then I attack 7 again. Mathematically, yeah, there's nothing they could do, even if they had the 2Ks. Because what I was going to do, attack 7 here, use these 2, attack 7. And then even if somehow they blocked out of those, use our ability, get 1 active 1 back with Kid, then attack him 7 again. So, yeah. nothing we can do there, but cool to play against one of the new leaders. Nice test things out, and yeah, we get a little bit of everything. We got Rayleigh here. See, get to play that eventually. All right, we got Pudding, one of the new leaders. Again, Pudding is also all of like OP08 stuff is like ramp focused, so being able to play around that. I'm gonna just slide out a max off the rip here, because why not? And yeah, we'll just see what they do, because they can attack and then flip up 2 life, and that gives them an extra card, so they're able to ramp up 2 fold down like very, very fast. But if we can go wide enough, again, I feel like this deck, I don't know where people are at with it. I feel like people, from what I've seen, are adding like way too many high cost characters, because you don't want to just an absolute brick fest. You only need just to kind of commit to like one kind of philosophy, whether it's like the 10 bomb or like whatever. Cause just, and then being able to have defense, and like I feel like the triggers with yellow make it very, very strong and like annoying to deal with. But we'll see how things go. All right, so they dropped the ulti. So they're going for like super ramp here, yeah? So they're attacking us there, 5 on 5. So to flip over. So they're flipping over the 2. Alright, we'll take that. So they got a search and then the 7 mom. Alright, so we don't have to worry about things there. See what I want to do here though. Alright, so we got Bond Clay. Could drop Bond Clay and then go into Ray. Or just drop Bond Clay here. We probably don't really need to worry about that. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Drop Bond Clay down. We'll put 1 on here. Let's attack them 6 on 5. See what they do. And then if they play anything wild and wacky, we have Bond Clay to be able to just blast them. But yeah, we know they get the search. Alright, they're sacking the Capone. Alright. I mean, I'm kind of okay with that. Get us to 7 next turn, so then we can play around a bunch of stuff there. Because I want to kind of get Kid set up potentially too. But yeah, we'll see what they do. Yeah, if they don't have... so they're dropping Maria. Interesting. I mean, they're playing against us. I don't know why they did that. Them having Maria, I feel like, does not work here. Okay. 7 on 5. We'll take that. Because I'm only at 5, so they can't... Maria does nothing for them. Alright, so I'm at 7. This is 3. I could put 2 on Bond Clay attack here. Because I can just hard drop Kid now and get rid of this. Because again, Maria doesn't do anything for them at all against us. It's like straight up, it's pretty useless. So I may do that, attack them, drop Kid, and then bring in... We could bring in Sanji now. Alright, so I'll put 2 on here. Attack them there. Do 5 on 5. See what they do. And then I'm going to drop Kid. Get rid of the ulti here. And then bring in Sanji. So they take the hit there. So yeah, we'll see what they draw. Play around stuff on that. And then we know they have this as well. Alright, so they get another 7 mom. Okay, so I'm going to then drop Kid. We'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll get rid of this. I'll bring in... So I'm at 4. They're at 7. I can kind of bring in anybody here. Yeah, let's just bring in Sanji. We'll put 1 on here. Attack him 6 on 5. See if they take this. Because again, we know one of the cards in hand is a 7 mom. So alright, they're sacking another Black Maria. And that's fine. If they don't have a way to turn this over, they can't use their ability there. Can grant them 1 or trash 1. I guess we'll just give them 1. Because I can remove this. Because we have Max here. And then this. So. And this now traps them. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. So they're playing the... Doing that there to get some cards. Alright. That just leaves them there. I mean, we can block this easy. So we're kind of okay with that. We'll do this, and I'll get rid of one queen because I don't need both of them because I have Ray. All right, we're able to do this, and with them having this out, I'm just gonna probably use Bond Clay, and then yeah, we'll do that. Take this, attack him 8 on 5. Use our maxes to get rid of this, and yeah, we can put him in the danger zone, like right here. Because again, them playing around boss cards makes it a lot easy with defense to just play around stuff there. But yeah, I feel like I don't know if I'll mess around putting too much, but we definitely don't need Maria with this. It's yeah, Maria I feel like does not work with putting it all. But all right, so we're able to do that there. Let me put 1 on Sanji. We'll attack him 7 on 5. I mean, we could potentially just win the game right here too. I might not even need to. We'll play it. We'll do both. We'll play it safe, depending on if they take this or not. Because again, I got Kid Killer waiting, and yeah, we got Max to get rid of this. Another Max. So yeah, we'll just see what happens with 2. I don't know if they have any rush in here. The only rush cards would be what, Ace and yeah, I think that's about it. So we'll do that there. Throw down another Max onto this here. So that puts us the 1 there. I could put 2 on here and attack them again. All right, so let's do this. We'll attack them 7 on 5 again, and then if they can't block out of this, bring in Kid Killer. And then we probably win. If they can't block this 7 on 5, we're chilling. So, alright. So they do that and that. Okay, so they are able to block out. So I'll go this, this, and this. We'll get rid of this. Bring in Kid Killer. And then since they block that, I'm just going to attack 7 on 5. And then, alright, so we get them down. I mean, I could just go for the game here. We have 2. Alright, why not? 10 on 5. Yeah, there are, again, against yellow, when in doubt, go all out, because they're probably bricked. Especially with the, again, if they're running a lot of the new cards, they're going to be, like, too many high-cost cards, I feel like, is what people are committing with this build right now. I feel like this build can be very, very strong if people just kind of hone it in on, like, one philosophy, just building around. I don't think you need to go crazy with the wanting to spam the big drops every turn, because you're gonna just ramp up and get a couple going, and then use your like Don ahead of your opponent and just attack them for like high attacks. But again, early days, a lot of people are just trying to figure out different stuff. But yeah, victory over another one of the new leaders here, kind of cooking. Deck feels good. Again, the new cards and stuff are very nice. We had a Rayleigh there and then a Gordon. But yeah, just feels good against everybody right now. It's pretty cool. Maria is great. It's actually insane. It just allows you, if you get Maria, you can just play so aggressive if your opponent can't move it. It's crazy. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.